Just right here, there's a lot of different energies. Okay, then it goes, it's not engaging and disengaging. Okay, so from here, I'm striking here. Okay, let's say I double up the energy. So I'm going to go, that was 3 hits. I don't know if you saw all 3 of them, but you can see the energy. The first one is the Monsal. That's the first hit. That's the second hit. That's the third hit. Okay, now if he doesn't block it, but you can see what this energy would do. And that's what Bruce Lee would say. You want to block it, great, because you give him what they call harmonious spring to work off of it. So the idea is to go lops out, where am I open? And that's what we are working. Jits out, palm straight in. And from here, I go wind chunk. 1, 2, I knock the person off balance with the inside leg. Now, there's different ways. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I just wanted you to stay down.
I'm glad. Listen, get over here and shake my hand. Okay, I may not see you for a while. God bless you, man. You know you're in my prayers? You know what that means? That means you're going to make it. Squeeze my hand. Who's telling you to squeeze? Quickly. Okay.
God with you.
Right? So, taking the reaction of the reaction. Now watch. If he blocks to the outside, let's say I take the, we end up hitting out, but this is what will happen. It's going to be one or the other. So this time I go Mon, lop, and then he blocks to this side. Lops out again, strike. Okay, and there's your 60-40. So what I'm doing is I'm reacting. What direction can I go into? When the lop comes up, and when you see what I'm saying? So it's a reality that's coming from here to here to here. I'm striking outside, deflect off the top of the knee, and strike here. Then jump, jut in the inside. Drag, pull the leg, pulling down, you see? This is Bruce Lee. It has to do with adapting to the ability of the other person. Off of this side, let's say it was matching lead instead of unmatching lead. When he strikes, I strike in here, drag, pull the leg, lock it up. See? He came in was, what Bruce Lee is about is outside, outside risk engagement, inside to inside, slap me in the face. Outside to inside, okay? Inside to outside. So what happens is you'll land in one of them. So what are you going to do? Where we were, matching leads, hop and switch. Matching leads, hop and switch. Unmatching leads. Okay, left lead forward. This is called orthodox boxing position. A boxer is going to come, go ahead and punch. A boxer is going to come with left lead forward. Unorthodox is right lead. Now we have matching right to right, okay? So I strike here. He feels that Hunsao, punch. Grab me again, locks out. Good. But you want to turn your hips. Yeah, your foot's flat. So it's hard to walk and chew gum. Because it's step, step, block. Step, step, block. Step, step, block. Okay? I want to be able to step down, pivot. Because as soon as this leg hits, so watch the 3 ranges. Okay, roundhouse. Take me in the face. 1. Okay? 1 range, okay? The other one, let's say he's left lead. This is a natural drill of Bruce Lee. There are 3 types of fighters. You have your blockers. The person is going to try to block everything you throw, you know? You have your runners. Now, a runner is somebody, one of the best runners I've ever seen was Muhammad Ali. Because he can boom, boom, boom. He can keep that jab going, okay? So it works like this. ABD, it's the 5 ways of attack by Bruce Lee. You got SDA, single direct attack. Most people fight that. Most people take SDA, and it's my turn, your turn. I'll come in, throw a kick, throw a couple of punches, and I'll back up. And he'll come in, go ahead, and he'll punch me, and we change zones. And all of a sudden, the whole fight totally changes, okay? So what we're doing is reacting to each other's movements. It's called single direct attack. Then you got ABC. That's your garage work, dojang work, dojo work. Kun, this is a kun. Okay? Kun is a Chinese open door truth school of knowledge. Okay? So kun is Chinese for studio or school of knowledge. Okay? Open doors of truth. And it's KWOON. Then you have garage, patios, backyards. Okay? So it has to do with nothing more than training. That's your ABC. Your ABC is your combination work. Then you have your SDA. Then you have your ABD. That's the hardest one. The actual most difficult. The hardest is HIA. That's what you've seen us do with the trapping. That's hand demobilization. But the actual ABD is attacked by drawing, and that's all strategy. And that's where we're here. So I'll strike here. I'm striking as I'm reacting to the direction of what that other person is doing. Then as this energy happens, he hops and switches, okay, and it puts us into what they call matching leads, because from this energy here, I know what I'm going to do because of what his direction is, and I can feed off of his energy, okay. So while we're sparring, let's say hop and switch. He happens to be in a, you'll run into these. This is what this drill is for. Somebody who throws with an orthodox boxing position, they'll throw a lot of straight left jabs. So what Lee would do is he would take, this energy here, kicking down to the groin, oblique kick, taking the energy, hop and switch, me. I hop and switch, you punch me, and I step in with all my weight and drive it right here. Okay? Boom, 60-40. Okay, now there's a couple of different variations. If he steps in, strike, strike, strike. There's one variation right there. Another one is when he can strike, strike, foot south. Strike. Why? Because when I hit the strike here, I can land south, right here. That's going to pivot and return it this way so you can see it. That's going to pivot his face right into the kick. At the same time, I've got sciatic nerve. I also can roll the arm back this way. The only thing he can do is go over. What happens is, when he punches, I'm stepping here. That's automatically taking this energy and striking here. Whether it's a kick to the back, striking distance here to the back knee, striking here, stepping down, folding the energy here. As we see the drag pulls that start off that just totally change.
You want something?
No, it's this simple. Let's do this. Pak Sao is like here. Pak Sao. I'm going to go Man Sao. Now it's called, Man Sao means inquisitive hand, or asking hand. So when I strike up here to get the, where am I open? Obviously, he's going to react off of the only arm that he's got. It's called high line execution to low line. Upstairs, downstairs. Okay, so when he comes in, he punches. Now, the key is the elbow. If I would have hit here, okay, Jiao Sao hit me hard when I pocket. So I'm going to go here. Let's say I hit it wrong. This one here. Just when I hit it down, come around and slap me, you got it. Okay? So when I hit here, he's going to come around with it. So that's why the elbow is so important. Because let's say I'm doing it and I go Man Sao, but I'm trying to Pak Sao. What I do, he pulls this one around, Jiao Sao. When he punches in here, I've only got a Bong Sao, which is called a wing arm. If I can get in the trap in here, you feel that. And then from this trap here, I'm striking here, pulling the head up across, reacting to the reaction. All right? You all right?
Okay.
So what it has to do with is taking that energy and realize Bruce Lee said the elbow is the key to the center line. So what did he mean by that? Okay, now just circle around and hit me. When I go to do it again, okay, just relax. I'm going to Man Sao. Kind of hard for him to do it now, isn't it? Because the elbow is the key to the center line. So you have to know that if he's standing here and I change the trap up, okay, automatically, because of my Bong Sao, I block this one. The only thing he's got left, punch me in the stomach, because that's about it. That's all he's got left. It's the elbow that's spun him around. If I had hit here, he would bend the arm here, maybe palm thrust me here. Or eye rake me, or palm thrust me up here and claw me straight down. Okay? So the idea is reacting to what can a lot of people want a clothesline. They want to step to the outside. So, and there's a lot of truth to it because I can knock him off balance here, but he has the same option. What you want to do is stay on the front lead. Let's set this how it works. You have to be very economical, and you have to put your power forward to drive. Remember, the hand moves first, and then I step in. Now watch this. As soon as I step in, don't hurt me. He's going to kick me in the groin. So I'm going to go, boom, and there's a kick to the groin. So I have to be economical, but I have to change my zone. So watch what I do here. I'm going to do the same technique, but I'm going to do is I switch out. Now, he's the one that's open. He cannot kick me here. He'd have to pivot and move. It's the same as this. If I'm here and I want to kick him, I've got to crane back up or slide in here to bring this leg up to throw the kick. Got it? But if my foot is here and I'm already up and I'm already off the ground, from this energy here, I can kick. I can react to the direction that I need to be. So if I'm here, striking up, striking across, lock, lock, punch, where am I open? Obviously, he's going to go right. Okay. Obviously, he's going to go right to the open area. And Bruce Lee knew this. He had mastered all the different directions. Where am I open? And that's where we were when you walked in. It's called a jut sao to a tong sao. I'm in a tong sao position. Automatically, this blocks straight in. So it looks like this. We have match inside to inside wrist. I circle here. Now he's open to punch me. When he punches me, I pull him into me and I lean back. This is an outside wrist to outside wrist, and this would take me to what they call a land cell. So from here, and the hardest is to disengage. Both of them are difficult. This is all about engaging and disengaging. Okay, Eric is very good. You saw how we engage and disengage very quick. So now this pin from here is I'm in the slalom. I'm in Seattle. So when I go from here, the explosion is coming off, and that's why they say Seattle's very explosive. So from here, I'm driving the energy straight up. Now watch, the one we were doing is a jutsu. I got this lead. This is for somebody who's with matching lead throws a hook. So throw a hook at. I didn't mean that hook. I meant hand hook. Hit me with a hook. And that's putting me here. And I'm absorbing it from a Wu Sao to a Hun Sao. But as this happens, he's going to punch me. Do it. And I take the reflection from here. I'm not worried about the arm. So now I'm going to disengage and shoot straight in. This is called a Jut Sao to a Tong Sao. Now this sets up the palm thrust, or let me back up so I can do it. The Wing Chun. So from here, the Wing Chun blast looks like this. Pick up this pen. The drill trained for that is to keep your Wu Sao and your Fu Sao right here. As I step in, I'm reacting off the other practitioner. So I'm going here. The drill, when I first learned it, they trained it from here. That's not good. You want to be in your Bajno, your ready stance, or your on guard position when you do this. This is representing the side of the head. All right? So I'm going strike, hit, pivot, strike, hit, pivot, strike, hit, pivot, strike, hit, pivot. There's a lot of power in it. But I'm torquing my whole body weight as I do this. So the strike is here, okay? So the inside of the last blast, if you want it to be, that's why it's called the way of no way by Bruce Lee. There is no set pattern. Would look like this. He strikes, hook, I come down, he punches me, Jut Sao. And once I'm inside Jut Sao, watch. This one's already set up. The hardest one is to disengage. Both of them are difficult. Now watch what happens to the 60-40 position. I told you put the body weight behind it. Why? He strikes me a Hun Sao. He strikes me a Jut Sao. Even if he disengages to hit me in the face, I got a Bong Sao. That's why I was here. He had disengaged. He wouldn't have fought that way normally anyway. From the Jut Sao to here, I've got the Wing Chun lined up. But watch his knee. Okay? So I'm going from back heel up to front heel up. Back heel up to front heel up. Back heel up to front heel up. There's your three ranges of using one Bajno and one footwork. It's called Open. Okay? So he strikes me. Strike. Okay, so from here, I'm set up for the Wing Chun. Punch me low. I'm going to try to do this if I necessarily have to. From here, I could lop Sao, come straight back up. And there's a lot of different energies that can occur because of it. Okay, a lot of power, a lot of truth. But what I want to do, strike, is either stay on the outside sector, punch, get a split sector. Where am I open? It's not a whole lot he can do with this because all he's going to do is pin his own arm as something else occurs. All right? All right? Where am I open? Thank you very much. Okay? Where am I open? This one should come straight into my stomach. Punch. Got it. Okay? So from here, remember, it's disengaging to here, to strike. Even if he blocks it, even if the energy's there. All right? Because I'm doing this. Locking up my back heel up, front heel up. Okay? So I'm taking energy, hit me in the ear. Outside, outside wrist, punch. Jip sound, okay? To a tone sound. And that's your palm coming straight in. Or, taking it from here, let's go over this side so you can see it. You go this side, now I'm in a split sector. So from here, when I go to the lop sow, what are you going to do? He's going to grab or block or hit me low. I'm waiting. Jet tech right here for this one is setting this jet tech up. Okay, they're your jet tech energy drills with the kicks. And the energy comes from the Sion Chi Sao or the Dong Chi Sao. Dong Chi is single arm. It looks like this. Punch. Hook sound. Punch. Punch me. Bong sound. You bong. Bong sound. I punch you straight in. Palm sound. Good. I hook sound. Back. Punch. Bong. Okay, he's not economical enough, but he's getting it. The other is called the Sion Chi Sao, which is very difficult to do. It's always Tong Sao to Bong Sao. There's your circle as you come back around. And this here is Hook Sao high, Hook Sao low. There's your Sion Chi Sao. A lot of people do this when they first learn it because they don't understand it. Punch in the face, Hook Sao. Where am I open? Hook Sao parry. Strike right here. All right? There's a lot of directions that it comes in. If I'm on this lead, punch me in the face. Hook Sao. Where am I open? Hook Sao parry. Again, the elbow is the key. Now what happens is he'll be knocked off balance just because of his direction. Punch. Hook Sao. Where am I open? Hook Sao parry. Only because I added a little bit more pressure to it. Okay? So it has to do with this. Okay? When the punch comes in, I've got outside sector, land style. Again, the elbow is the key. It wouldn't work if I was here. I have to be here for it to work. But how do you know when to engage and when to disengage? Okay, roundhouse, smash my face. Very economical. See how he lands right into my energy? Okay, smash my face. I'll make contact. Smash it hard. Go. Give me that assistance that I need to react off of what. And it has to do with this, okay? Back heel up, kick, front heel up. Back heel up, front heel up. All right? Changing the zones. Now watch. He's going to pox down me. Okay, as soon as he feels the energy, do it from this side. Excellent. Okay, why? Because he's on the elbow. All right? The key is the elbow. He's off the leverage because he's got engagement here. Most people don't. They try to go from here or they recoil. There is no recoil in J.K.D. The power comes from just driving it straight in. Okay? So do it one more time. Go. Excellent. Okay? Driving his whole body weight forward. I'm setting up the energy. Okay? See if I can do it. I'll try it on this side first. See how this looks. Okay? Pop sells me, and all of a sudden he gets hit with a sciatic. This looks like this. Popping good. Okay, now what's changed is I brought it down from a jut sow to a lop sow. As this one steps in to hit the sciatic energy. All right? One more time. Excellent. From this energy here, one more time. From this energy here, I'm stepping back and striking. These are the three different counters. Go. Okay? It steps to the rear side and it gives me what they call the outside sector. Changing zones is what I'm doing, actually. By changing my sector, I'm on the outside sector, but I'm changing to a reverse zone. So from here, okay, one more time, pox out. This time I step back with my front lead. And by doing this energy here, from this energy here, I'm reacting to the explosion or to an offense energy, pox down me, and all of a sudden, I'm on this side. Okay? There's three different ways of approaching a pox sow, which is a mon sow asking him. Now, what it is it becomes a soul G. If I strike him in the eyes, it's called whipping fingers. Okay? There's so much power that comes off of this. Remember, the hand moves first, and then you step in. Front lead, heel down, step. Jeet-Kune-Do. Seattle, Oakland. Okay, I want you to slowly step. When I say slowly, you'll be stepping to your left, because we're sparring. So watch how he does it. Step. Now, but you got to stay in alignment with me. So you're stepping with the front lead. What you're doing is stepping this way, changing zones, okay? But we're both with the thigh jump. Back heel up, we're facing each other. Step left, okay? So now I'm in better, economically, I'm in better position. He's crossing over too much. So your whole footing change. In other words, if you're here in the thigh jump, don't move. I'm going to step here, so you step this way to keep us in good alignment. You're off alignment. Because I can kick to your back knee here, much less, you know. If I were to jump kick into this leg here, draw full and kick it right, so you've lost your alignment, okay?
Well,
you want to stay LA Chinatown. You want to stay LA Chinatown right in front of you. You're not doing it. There you go, man. Turn. Stay right, that's it. Turn. Okay, now watch what happens. I'm going to go to Oakland from LA Chinatown, 2 of the phases. But I'm going to do it because he's going to put me in ABD automatically. Watch what happens. Okay, we're both in LA Chinatown. Step. Locked out. I don't have to move. Okay? You see what's happened? First off, I'm already off the ground. See it? Also, I can jump to this kick here. I can strike to the face.